Arguing in relationships is a topic a lot of people feel really scared and worried about because they think once they start fighting a lot, the relationship isn't gonna last or they're not with the right partner. Where in fact, it's not about the fight itself, it's about the way you're fighting. So in this video, I'm going to show you some techniques how you actually fight and argue in a way that it's not harmful for your relationship. I've used these techniques myself and I tell you, they work like wonder. Welcome entrepreneurs, I'm Evie, welcome to Adventure Your World. My channel is all about guiding you to an exceptional relationship. If you're not subscribed already, make sure you hit the little subscribe button and the notification bell to get notified whenever I release a new video every Tuesday and Thursday. Arguments are really normal. You have to know that you're two completely different persons, coming from a different background, coming from different parents, being raised differently with different core beliefs, and having gone through different education and different things. It also shows that you're confident in who you are and that you actually stand for something. There's nothing worse than a person who just tries to please everyone just in order to escape an argument. You do want to stand for something. You do want to have a personality and actually have something to say and actually bring value to the relationship. But if you're just trying to please everyone, it's not going to happen. And you are not going to be happy. So it is just normal. It is not about winning the argument. You are in a team. You and your partner are a team. That's why you're in a relationship. And therefore, you should focus on creating a win-win situation for your relationship. If you're all about winning the argument just for the sake of winning, we have a big problem. And that is what actually creates the underlying tension. And that is what creates the relationship problems. If your emotional maturity isn't in place, it's really likely that your relationship isn't gonna last in the long term. So if an argument comes up and your partner reacts to something, acknowledge where the feeling's coming from. Try to find out what they're actually reacting to instead of directly fighting or reacting back and just making the relationship and the fight worse. Once you find out where the fight is coming from, what is actually causing the fight, and you're not just reacting back and you're just, putting one over the other and building this big mountain of argument and anger and discussion, you can actually talk on a really nice level what's actually going on. But please stay on the topic. You do not want to bring up stuff that has happened like a few months ago or years ago by bringing you never do it, you always do that. That's really harmful. So stay on the topic, and if something has happened right now, only focus on this argument. Only focus on the topic and make sure you're not making it personal. Once you start making it personal and you bring in really personal stuff, you always do that, you never do that, I'm really disappointed with you. You make your partner this big. And by making our partner this big, we make him feel that there's something wrong with him, that he isn't enough, that he isn't good enough. And once this happens, it's really likely that your partner is gonna get even more angry, even more reactive, or he's just gonna pull back because he's so hurt. And that's, both of it, it's not good for your relationship and creates just more underlying tension and problems. If you're shouting at each other, that is a big sign that you're not respecting each other in your relationship. And respect is one of the fundamentals in an exceptional, a magical and healthy relationship. Once you're in an argument, it is really important to drop your ego. Your ego is what brings out all the weapons, all the defense mechanism, and you're just trying to hurt other people just to protect yourself no matter what. Because your ego is helping you to defend yourself, which is not what you want in a relationship. You want to focus on creating a magical space, a safe space between you and your partner. So drop the ego. Let me know in the comments below if this is helpful and if you're committed to dropping your ego from now on to create a better relationship. We all know that hurt people, but if you're truly in love, you should know that you're not entering in a war. So stay true to yourself, and just because you feel hurt, you do not need to step back. Most of the time, we don't want to admit that we are hurt. We want to be strong, and we're scared to be vulnerable and just share what we are feeling. But the whole purpose of a relationship is creating an emotionally safe place where you can be yourself and you do not have to pretend to be someone else or to constantly fight for your position. So by just opening up, sharing, like, I'm really hurt, I feel you're hurting me, I feel you're trying to attack me right now. You're standing still and you're opening the space up for him to fix it. And once you do that, you give him the possibility to reflect and see what's actually going on. Because when we're super emotional, our brain can't work. Our brain doesn't think. So by just taking a step back, calming it a little bit down, you give him the chance to actually switch on his brain and see what is actually going on, instead of just reacting and making it worse and worse, and start shouting and fighting and start throwing things around. It's not going to get you anywhere. If we're both arguing, reacting back, fighting, we're shouting, we call each other names, we're both ending up hurt. But obviously we don't want to show that we're hurt, but it shows up in like being angry, being frustrated, and that creates this underlying tension which built up over time. It's really, really difficult to clear it and to create an exceptional relationship full of love, of trust and support. Because your brain will always think, wow, last time he did that. And you create a pattern where your subconscious mind is reacting to. So try to avoid it. Share your feelings openly. That is why you're in a relationship with this person. And keep it going from there. Take it slowly. Bring the emotions down so your brain can actually think, and show your partner at all times that he's truly loved and that you really want to understand him. If your partner feels truly loved and feels this genuine intention of being truly understood, you open up a complete new level of trust, of connection, and of bonding. And that is what you actually want. So calm down, step back, open up your feelings, share how you're feeling, and make him feel truly loved, safe, and that you truly want to understand him. That is where magic happens, and you start building a deeper connection and a deeper bond with your partner. This said, I want to invite you to my Facebook group, The Exceptional Relationship, where we do live coaching and ask me anything every Friday. So if you have any questions, you want any live coaching from me, come into this Facebook group and I'm really happy to answer any of your questions. I also have a free training on communications in the comments below. Really excited to share this with you because it's the best training I've ever done so far. So go check that out right now. Communication is really one of the fundamentals, well actually the fundamental thing of every relationship. Because communication makes or breaks your relationship. So go check that out right now in the comments below. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure you like this video if you liked it. Share it with your friends and family so they can learn how to actually argue in a safe and good way as well. I'll see you in the next video.